Hi, welcome to Wednesday Wisdom, where we talk about tips and ideas on how you too can build your brand and your business through the power of marketing and live events. Today, we've got a really fun topic. We're going to talk about taking your customers for a ride. Now, usually being taken for a ride is a bad thing, right? But what if it's an awesome roller coaster or a water slide? Then it can be really, really fun. So today I'd like you to think about how often do you consider the customer journey and thinking about the product ecosystem that you have to implement and thinking about how that product ecosystem aligns with every phase of that customer journey. In other words, how are you taking your customers for a ride with your product ecosystem? So let's talk about the 5 phases of the customer journey. And we're going to think about the channels and also the assets that you might align with each individual phase. This can be called customer journey mapping. So step 1 is the awareness phase. This is thinking about how you can reach your prospects and help them become aware of your products or services. How are you making your future customers aware of who you are and what you do and what product it is that you sell? Now, some of the great channels that can be aligned with that would be something like social media. It could be something like word of mouth. It could be something like a forum or another Facebook group that you might be able to join to be able to start to create awareness around your product and around your services. So what assets can you use across those channels in order to help your future customers become aware of your brand, your business, your products and services? Step number 2 is the discovery phase. This is usually the longest phase in the customer journey. This is where your prospects are starting to discover more about who you are, what you do, and how your products or services will be of value to your customers. So this is where we really need to think about where do our customers hang out and how can we give them the information that they're after in order to be able to help them make a purchase decision. Now, again, some of the channels where your customers will be going through discovery will also be social media, but it might be more your personal Facebook group, or it might be your Facebook page, or it might be your personal LinkedIn. It could also be around speaking to your past customers. It could be around coming to your free events, really thinking about how can we create the right type of assets to be able to help our customers discover more about us. In this phase, we really want to try and give as much value as possible without asking for too much commitment. Yeah, and this phase can take a little while. Really depends on how expensive your final product is. The third phase is your purchase phase. This is where the customer actually makes the purchase. Where is that conversion happening? So is that conversion happening on your website? Is that conversion happening over the phone when you have a conversation with them? Is that conversion happening in a store or in an online store? Where is that conversion happening? And how can we make that process really simple and easy so that your customers make that purchase decision without ever hesitating or questioning, because they're already aware, they've done all of their discovery, they've done all of their research, so now they're ready to purchase. Let's make that easy. Then comes the use. How are your customers using your products or services? It's all well and good for them to make that purchase decision, but if they've purchased and they are not happy with the service or the product, then they're not going to continue to stay our customers. So how and where are your customers using your products and services? Is it a matter of in-person where you are a consultant and you work together with those customers? Is it that you send them a product, and what is that product like? Is it good quality? How can they communicate with you if they need something or might need some more instructions or some more understandings? Is it a program that you are selling to them, and are they getting what they need out of that program? So that is the use phase. So thinking about where are your customers using your product and what assets do you need in order to keep them really, really happy? Because the next phase is the bonding phase. This is where your customers become part of your community. And today, it's more important than ever to build that community. It is within those communities that we're able to communicate with our customers more directly. It is when they become part of our community that they will open our emails. They will be looking for what is the next product or service that you might have on offer. It is in that bonding phase that they will become your raving fans and start to engage in your Facebook groups. They'll start to provide you with reviews. They'll start to tell others about your products and services. So how can we encourage that bonding phase? Do you have somewhere that you can take your clients to give them that extra bit of service, extra bit of value? And what does that look like? So when you are mapping your customer journey, we really need to think about what are the different channels. So social media, website, a meeting, like a face-to-face meeting, a shop or an e-shop. Really think about your phone, your email. What are those channels that you have within your business that you are able to connect with your customers, and making sure that you are connecting the right channel, the right asset with the right phase of the customer journey. That's what's going to help you to create a seamless experience, making sure that each channel that you seamlessly take your customer on that ride from prospect through to raving fan. Thanks again for tuning in to another Wednesday Wisdom. My name is Anna Osherov. I am an eventologist. I specialize in events and marketing. Now, if you found something that you really enjoyed today, I'd love for you to pop a comment in the chat or share or like and really connect with us, because I really do appreciate feedback. I do appreciate connection. And most of all, I really do encourage you to remember that you are born to influence your industry. Thank you so much. Have an absolutely fantastic day.